Music and creation, a beautiful sensation. It's Rhyme and Reason 404.
There's a rhyme and reason for your life. There's a rhyme and reason.
Hey there, Tony here, and I hope I'm coming at you in a good mood. And if not, I'm going to talk about one of my favorite subjects that maybe will get you into that good mood. And you know what I'm talking about, music. But I'm also tying it in with creation. So maybe I just go into it and see where it goes here, and you'll know what I'm talking about. Because I don't know how many times I've seen comments pop up on social media about it. It seems like a lot of writers and other creatives like to listen to music when they're working. Are you like that? And I know from personal experience how hardworking people, the ones who actually are getting work done, they love to play music on the job. They say it helps them get it done. So it just makes sense that music and creation go together like rocks and rolls, right? Wait a minute, rocks and rolls? No, rock and roll. No, rocks and rolls. They go together, right? But what is it about music that actually stimulates and enhances creation? I've talked about it before, actually. I don't even know what episode. Did you go back and hear some of this information? But this might be old news to you, and you can just skip on through if you've heard it before and don't want to hear it again. But music actually activates four main systems in your brain, and they are the auditory system, or center. Naturally, you got to be able to process sound, right? Your ears, whatever. Then there's the motor system, or center, it's also called. And that's where your brain processes rhythm. Then there's language system, and that's the area of the brain where, lyrics are processed. And then finishing up with the limbic, Limbic system, and that could be the most complex area of all because that's where emotions are processed. Now, think of each one of those systems as a switch that gets flipped on by music. Pretty cool, right? A single note on a piano goes through your ears and flips on the auditory switch. Can't really get going until that happens, right? Got to hear something. Then maybe a few more notes float into your ears and through the auditory system and into the motor system. And suddenly you find yourself tapping your fingers or your toes. That could happen, or your feet. Doesn't have to be just your toes. It could be your whole feet. Anyway, let's see. Then the song really gets going when, say, you take a singer and he adds some words and flips that language switch on. Then the communication kicks in and ideas and messages are transmitted. And those can flip the limbic switch. And do the limbic switch. I don't know. Those are the things that happen in my brain, sorry. Now, because there's really nothing quite like ideas and messages, you could say opinions, to stir up those emotions, so that limbic switch being flipped on is, that's going to cause things to happen inside people. And all that unseen action comes from those unseen sonic vibrations. And it's hard to believe such beautiful complexity could all happen by accident. In fact, you know what? It's impossible for me to believe it because I actually know the beginning of music and creation. Give me songs to wake the brain waves through my often cluttered mind. Give me sonic repercussions no one else will ever find, and a musical sensation with connections to the source of all music and creation. Yes, please give me that, of course. All right. The source, of course. The source, of course. There I go again. You know the source. If you've listened and you've tuned into the Rhyme and Reason podcast for any length of time, it only takes an episode or two to find out, hey, wait a minute, this guy's talking about God stuff. Oh, no, we need to tune out. Or maybe somebody else is going, hey, wow, this guy's a genius. We need to tune in. Tell all our friends. The Rhyme and Reason podcast over on iTunes or Stitcher or Google Play or radio, whatever that was, player.fm. Oh, gosh, there's so many other places. And people are out there saying right now, this guy's a genius. You got to go over and see him. Well, you can't see him. It's a podcast. But you got to listen to him. Check it out, man. Tony Funderburk. It's TonyFunderburk.com. And calm down. It's easy. Easy. All right, remember, I'm only sharing these rhymes and reasons with you because life has rhyme and reason, and that's because God made you.
There's a